Hi everyone, here's my take 2 of trying to make this gift box that I wanted to share with you all. I've made these cute little gift boxes that will be great for Christmas giving. These ones I have just got little chocolates in them, which are really cute. And then I've got one that's not Christmassy with the poppies set, and it's got some hair stuff in there, like a hair mask and some goodies, some pampering goodies. So let's get started and make those. So all you need for this to make 2 boxes is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. This is from the Heartwarming Hug Suite, which is in the mini catalogue. You need to decide which side you want your main pattern to be. So I'm going to go with the red on the outside, and I'll have the dots, diamonds, whatever they are, on the trim. Okay, so that will be face down. So what you need is your scoring tool. I've got this really old Fiskars trimmer with a scoring blade in it. And it makes do for me at the moment until I can get my Simply Scored board ordered. Okay, but you use whatever you've got. You might have a score pal, whatever you've got that you use for scoring. Whatever works, I say. So you're going to score that at 1 inch, 4 3/4. Make sure you don't go too hard. You don't want to score right through your paper. 7 inches and 10 3/4. Yes, I do tend to work in inches when I craft. It's just what I do. Then you're going to rotate that 90 degrees. Okay, and then we are going to score it at 4 inches. 5 3/4, 9 3/4, and 11 1/2, just that tiny little bit there. Okay, so that's all the scoring. You're done with that now. Now, as I said, this will make 2 boxes. So what we want to do is cut that in half. So make sure you've got that tiny little piece at the top, that tiny little flap. Okay, and we're going to just cut that straight in half, so that will be at 6 inches. Okay, pop one to the side for your next box. Okay, now you've got that little piece there. What we want to do is you've got these tiny little rectangles. I hope you can see those. It's a bit hard. We're going to just cut those out. So cut along those score lines, and we're going to get rid of those little rectangles. Okay, and then it's really nice when you're making a box to miter your corners. Okay, it just means when you come to fold it all together, it's just going to fold nicely and finish off nicely. So now you've got these 2 side bits. You'll see one is bigger than the other. So one's 1 inch, one's 1 3/4. So the larger size, what we want to do is cut down to that score line where we've scored them, the downward scores. You just want to cut through to that score line there. Okay, again, we want to miter our corners so we just have a nice finish. So from the outside into the corner on all those flaps. Just means when we fold it all together, it's going to look a bit more finished. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm going to have the red on the outside. So what we'll do is fold down this, and while we're here, we're going to just burnish along all of our score lines with our score tool, bone folder, ruler, whatever you use that works for you. Just make your folds nice and crisp. And one more. There we go. So now I'm going to stick down this top flap. So it's up to you what you use. You can use whatever adhesive you feel like. I'm just going to use a bit of the tear and tape. Put 2 lots there just to make sure it sticks down. And stick that down. There we go. Okay, so now you'll see you've got this little flap here. So that's what's going to join our box together. So again, I'm just going to put a piece of tape on there. I always cut my tape, I don't know why. Just what I started with, and that's what I do. Okay, now you want to bring those to your opposite side, line up your edges like that. There we go, make sure that's stuck down properly. So you can see we've started to get our box ready now. Now, you want to just stick down your bottom flap. I'm just going to put one piece across there. To stick that down. So you'll see inside you've got your flaps still hanging about there. So what I will do to give it a bit more support, I'm going to cut a piece of just Whisper White cardstock, 4 by 1 3/4. And we'll just stick that in the bottom there. So it'll just give your box a little bit more stability there. Okay, so that's the simple construction of the box. It's very, very simple. Then you can go in and decorate it. So I've decorated mine using the sets from the Heartwarming Hug Suite. So these little labels there. You've got, what sets did I use? These sets here, wrapped in Christmas, which I've used these 2 here. And then I've used the little candy canes and trees, which of course have the matching dies for them. So they're really no fussy cutting. And I've just punched it out using the Story Label punch, the 1.5 circle punch. This ribbon is from the Trimming the Town suite, Trimming the Town ribbon combo. It's a mouthful. I've also added this little star on there, which these are really cute. They're glitter star ornaments. They're from the Heartwarming Hug Suite, which are really nice. So there you go. I hope that is easy enough to do. They are pretty simple once you know what you're doing. And yeah, like I said, great way to use your DSP. At the moment, we've got 15% off DSP, which is really cool. And you get 2 boxes out of 1 sheet, which is great. Thanks for joining me. Happy crafting.